state boys behind us.
Do we?
He just tried to cut around us, but he couldn't.
Is that him in the SUV?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, folks, Cody told me there's a state police behind us. I wonder if he can see the camera.
Should I get out of the way for him?
Yeah, get out of his way. Hopefully he'll switch lanes with us. Let's try to look suspicious. Are you laughing?
What's the head nod for?
Hey, yo, it's too early for YouTube.
It's too early. Ain't nobody watching YouTube right now.
Hey, yo, you see these guys in the background behind us right here?
Okay.
They're getting free air on us. Free air. We just had to put air in the tire of the Jeep. Had to put my credit card in there. We're doing our good deed for the day. Have some air on us. Joe, you super cheap.
Take a deep breath, my dude.
Anyways, what's going on? It's super early in the morning. Shout out to Dave for being at work on time. Dave's repping all the New York Giants stuff. I don't know why you got that on.
Because I want you to know that this is not a guarantee, Joe. You remember what happened when you've seen us? Both times.
Dave, y'all is dead and stinking right now, man.
Yeah, but I really hope you throw a Super Bowl party.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're doing that.
You want to know why, though?
Why?
I'm going to go buy a Todd Gurley jersey.
You're not invited. You're not invited. All right, folks, we got a big day today. We're going on a little road trip. Road trip.
Thank God the heat works in the freaking Jeep.
We're going like 3.5 hours away. Please don't tell any probation officers.
Shoot, my probation officer's cool with it.
Yeah, no, for real though. We're going on a road trip. We gotta.
Look what I got for us for the road.
Some napkins.
You gotta have napkins.
Shout out to Cody for being up too. Cody, did you even go to sleep last night?
I went to bed at like 8 o'clock.
Okay, I went to bed at 8 too. And then I got up at 2 o'clock. The cat woke me up. We're going on a road trip today, folks. We're going up to Fairfax, Virginia. This is really far away from us. Again, 3.5 hours. And we're gonna go meet a guy by the name of John. John has a crazy, God, you got your high beams on at 6 o'clock in the morning. Boy, they was looking at me too. I better keep my eyes over here. John's got a really crazy story to tell us about him getting locked up. You're never gonna believe what this guy got locked up for. I've already got the title for this video. Guaranteed it's gonna be something that you guys are really interested in hearing. And not only are we going up there to hear John's prison story, John's doing something really awesome after prison. He's got a school for people who are coming home from prison. It's a trade school. He does HVAC training and also electrical work training. And I think he also owns his own electrical company. So when guys complete the class, they get some kind of accreditation and then he puts them right to work. So,
That's really cool.
yeah, I mean, what you doing about there? Stuff in your face?
Yeah, I got this sausage biscuit from 7-Eleven.
Well, you like, never mind. I ain't gonna make no jokes. It's too early in the morning for the jokes, folks. But we're gonna have a little video, a little behind the scenes of us going up here. God only knows what we'll see along the way. The last time that we took one of these trips, I need to be honest with you. Actually, I don't want to be too honest. I don't know what the statute of limitations is on. You know what? It doesn't even matter. We took one of these trips. So a long time ago, many moons ago, we're talking years ago, Cody and I took one of these trips. Joe was still on the paper.
What was paper?
No, I ain't talking about no rolling papers neither. I'm talking about, you know, that probation and parole. It was a long ride. Can't tell you what video it is. It's still up there on YouTube. So if there's any people out there who, you know, prey on my downfall, maybe you can find that. Maybe you can write to a prosecutor. Maybe the statute of limitations is not over, you know, they're still in effect. But this is the first time since then, I do believe, actually no, there's been many other times that we've taken trips, but this is a really important trip right here. I think you guys are gonna be really interested and intrigued to hear John's story and also to see what this guy is doing. And not only that, not only are we gonna be talking about John, talking with him, hearing his story, seeing the school. We're actually going to school right now. Wow.
What?
It's been like 20 years since I've said that. Hey, I'm going to school. We're on our way to school right now. Check out the shirts in the background. You probably can't see those hanging from the coat rack. But we got some interview shirts hanging up back there. And I want to just throw this out here real quick. Back when I used to do all the wrong stuff, and I'm not trying to, you know, give up the game too much, but anytime that you would be taking a road trip, it's always a good idea to have those shirts hanging up on the hangers back there, because you look like you're on a business carpool. Except that's probably not exactly what you're doing. You're probably doing some business, but we ain't talking about no corporate executive level stuff. But not only are we gonna be seeing the school, we're also gonna be meeting a couple of people who are in the school and also a graduate of this school as well. I think this is gonna be a really awesome trip. I'm glad to have the guys along with me for this. Ow. And I'm glad to have you guys along as well. Oh God. Folks, I'm not even gonna front. We've only been on the road for 45 minutes. And I am already super tired. I should take a nap. Dave, what are you doing back there?
Wondering when's the next pit stop.
You know, there's been a lot of comments in the comment section as of late about Rabbit. I'm pretty sure that we've, you know, addressed that situation quite thoroughly. Yeah, good choice of words right there, Dave. But I can only imagine that when I'm doing this interview today with this guy, John, I'm gonna be looking like I'm high as gas. So John, who are you again?
What's up, man?
Joe, why are your eyes bloodshot? I don't know, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. The cat woke me up. This is why we have to vlog and do these behind the scenes videos for things like this. Because we gotta address the elephants in the room that could potentially end up in the room. Such as my eyes, such as my tiredness, my demeanor, my appearance. It's not the drugs, it's a lack of sleep.
You can't word it that way, Joe.
What do you mean?
He said it's not the drugs, as if the drugs aren't doing this. The drugs are fine. You know, it's the sleep is what's doing it to me. The drugs ain't doing nothing.
Okay, we'll cut that last scene out, which means that we won't cut it out, but you get what I'm saying. So thank you for my PR guy in the back seat. Yeah, it's not because of any drugs, and I don't do drugs. I just took a urinalysis the other day that you guys saw. We've actually created a new wave on YouTube, the P-Test Challenge. How clean is your favorite YouTuber? Request that they take a urinalysis. You can get them from Walgreens, anywhere between $28 and $39. We didn't see the $28 ones. The $39 one tests for 12 different things.
The P-Test Challenge?
Yeah, you know, you had the 1,000-degree knife challenge, you had the Tide Pods, you had the Bird Box challenge. What about the Piss Test Challenge? That's right, we created that.
State boy's behind us.
Do we?
He just tried to cut around us, but he couldn't.
Is that him in the SUV?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, folks, Cody told me there's a state police behind us. I wonder if he can see the camera.
Should I get out of the way for him?
Yeah, get out of his way. Hopefully he'll switch lanes with us. Let's try to look suspicious. Let's try to look suspicious. That way he pulls us over. I see you right there. Oh boy, you a state popo.
No, that's FBI.
Is that FBI?
Well, we saw the computer in the. Look at you. Get that tag, because we're going 76 miles an hour, and he's just steadily getting away from us. The police just think they can do whatever they want on the road. You know, that reminds me of this video that I saw on Facebook the other day. It was a parody video. These two black guys were sitting in the car, and they were getting pulled over.
Those two black chicks.
No, not that video, it's a different video. But anyways, when the cop pulled up, you know, when he came up to the driver's side window, both of the dudes had their arms up out the windows with their IDs and the registration for the car. And the cop was like, license and registration. They were like, yeah, we both got it, it's right here, it's right here. But when you look even closer, they both already have the handcuffs on. He's just weaving in between cars, man. I wish he would have pulled us over. Because I'd have had his camera
like he's about to come fly by.
Yeah, man. And then he saw that camera, and then he saw them dress shirts in the background. He said, "Boy, I know these dudes ain't up to no trafficking. Not with that camera like that. Not that blatant." This guy's doing big things, folks. So this is the school. We have arrived. This huge building over here to our left is the Johnny Appleseed Foundation, and this is where The guy John I'm pretty sure he owns this Johnny Appleseed Foundation, or he's like the top dog with it, and that's where they're based out of right there. I think he's got that entire building. To think about a guy who's been locked up and then to come home and to have all of this. Yeah, you're doing pretty good after being locked up. Alrighty, boy, it feels good to stretch the legs. Look at this place. This is pretty massive right here. You feeling all right?
Yeah.
How you feeling, Cody?
Good. Should we bring stuff in yet? Or should we wait?
Yeah, we'll wait. Let's go make an introduction first. There's a lot of doors, and I'm not exactly sure which door to go through. I mean, that says the name of the foundation right there, so let's go with that. Should we knock on the door? It looks like, nope. Hello. We're looking for John. John Chapman?
Not John, Joe.
How you doing?
It's on the phone.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Joe, pleasure to meet you. I'm Joe.
I'll never forget your name.
Awesome name.
I'm David. David, how you doing?
Has John talked to you at all about?
Cody.
Cody, yeah. Yeah, about you guys coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah, film, and I figured I got the first hint.
You did.
Came walking in with the camera.
Where are you from? You got an accent.
New York.
New York? I knew it was a northern accent. What's your football team?
Giants.
Huh? Well, he's a fan.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
What's your role with the Johnny Appleseed Foundation?
I'm a trainer.
In what department?
Electrical.
Oh, wow.
And director of training, so I sort of oversee the other departments also, and so we're also getting into plumbing and HVAC.
And John was telling me you guys aren't even utilizing the entire building yet, so would that be something that you guys will be able to use the rest of the building for?
Absolutely, we already have it scheduled where our plumbing is, and you'll see we're just starting to build it out.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're going to be building training units and stuff for HVAC and
Yes.
stuff?
Oh, that's for the plumbing and things like that.
No, that's awesome.
Hey, you know what? Before we go into the electrical, now these are some of the shots that
Of the
took.
participants and
We've actually been in 3 locations. So one was actually a conference room where we started this. So the conference room was really, really nice. So we come in with these roll-around walls, and there'd be 2 guys on a wall. You can see it right here. 2 guys on a wall working on each side, and it was a little hard because, of course, the conference room, we're dirtying it up, and when they come to clean up, they were screaming at me all the time. Yeah, so we were lucky enough, we moved into another location. This was a warehouse. And then the owner of the warehouse had this building too. And he turned around and he says, I got another building that you guys might be interested. And John took me over here to look at the outside at night before, and I go, John, the building is too nice.
Yeah, really.
We're gonna get into the same problem with making a mess and the wires and everything. And then we came in and looked at it in the morning, and then we walked into this, and I went, oh my God, this is absolutely gorgeous.
and it's huge, so you guys probably have a lot of.
Yeah, come on, I'll show you. It's enough space that, so here we're doing, this will be plumbing. And we just started building it out. So we have, it was ideal because we have a drain there, a water line there. So what we're gonna do is set up our toilets, sinks for them to work on, and you're able to get underneath it, so there's enough room. There'll be a hot water heater here, and there's enough room where we can take on 6 or 8 guys on the plumbing per class.
Now, how do guys actually become involved in the program? Is it a kind of an application process? Is it word of mouth? They just show up, hey, I'd like to get enrolled?
A little bit of everything we're getting, because we're touching base with everybody. Guys that are just coming out of incarceration, vets, guys that are just looking for work or transition. They don't like the work that they're doing right now.
And we had an IT guy in my last class.
Wow.
That just, he goes, I'm fed up with it, I don't care for it. And he says, I would like to get into the electrical. So we're touching base with a little bit of everything
That's awesome.
that we're getting.
Joe, it's a real pleasure to speak with you, and I'm looking forward to talking with you just a little bit later.
Absolutely.
John?
How are you doing?
Joe, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Forgive us for coming in with the cameras blazing. So what we're doing right here is this is just a little bit of background.
Okay.
This is not going to be the actual sit down that we're doing with you.
Okay.
But we did just want to come in and give people a feel of, you know, the trip that we just took up here. It was a 3+ hour trip. And forgive me, Joe, because I probably look like a deranged lunatic at this point. I'm running on like 4 cups of coffee right now. So
No.
He's got his favorite hoodie on.
And forgive me, but I'm gonna sneak because we actually got a class going on now.
Don't let us hold you up on
Probably
that.
see you inside.
definitely. Joe, again, pleasure to meet you. And John, real pleasure. Thank you so much for having us
Definitely
out
nice to
here.
meet you as well. Nice to meet you.
So this is Dave.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Joe. Cody got the camera right here, and this is John Chapman. And this is the guy that runs the Johnny Appleseed Foundation. One, it's an amazing location that you got. When we pulled up here, I said, "Are you sure this isn't the jail or like the police station?" Or
I know,
something?
right? Yeah,
Because
right
this
up
thing
front.
looks-
And we actually got blessed with this building. I met the right guy about 4 years ago. He's been partnered with us. He owns the building, and he told me, "Hey, I have a building that'd be perfect for you." And when I pulled in, I thought the same thing. I was like, "I don't know about this place,"
Yeah.
because I was like, number one, it looked too business-like to be a trade school.
Right.
And then when me and Joe walked through, I was like, "Oh my God, this is perfect."
I know, and I was talking with Joe about that. He was talking about the plumbing course that you guys are getting ready to offer.
HVAC. We have an HVAC one getting ready to launch as well. We got the furnace donated.
Wow.
The AC unit donated, and then this we built out. I don't know if Joe talked
Yeah, he
about
talked
that.
about it a little bit.
So what's going to happen here is you see the plumbing actually was already here.
Yeah.
The drain's here.
So that was
The
convenient.
water's here, so really convenient. We already ordered a toilet, a sink, and a toilet, a sink for pedestal sink.
Okay.
So the guys are going to be able to install the toilet, everything's going to work, take the toilet back off, install the sink, work it. If there's a plug, they get to work it all out, get everything running. There's a kitchenette right over here, so they got a garbage disposal to work on. It's like kind of like a little kitchen they're going to work on. We ordered 2 65-inch TVs. One's going to hang on the wall here. You can see the cable TV's already hooked up.
Yeah.
There's just no TV yet. We ordered the TV. Fairfax County, I partner with them. It's funny how being a ex-offender, I partner with the sheriff of Fairfax County.
Wow.
She's been on my side. I've been pardoned by the governor.
Dude, congratulations,
So
man.
I actually have that hanging in my office.
I mean, you need to hang that. You need to
And
blow that thing up and put it on the
I
front.
joke around with everybody. I have I don't own a gun.
But you got your gun rights restored?
Yeah.
I've only known one other guy who's, I'm pointing to him, it's not him, but a good friend of mine who owns a construction, look at that.
I said I belong to the National Rifle Association with 6 felonies. I was like,
John, look, to the audience,
yeah.
this guy has probably one of the craziest stories you will ever hear about what he's been through in an effort to get where he is now. And in the next video, you're going to be seeing the After Prison Show / Dateline exclusive special. John Chapman, CEO, founder, what is your title here?
President and founder.
President and founder of the Johnny Appleseed Foundation. A man who has come home after hardships in his own life and is now helping other people who are probably facing the same in theirs. Boy, that was powerful right there. Cody, go ahead and cut that. We're good.
The following day on Monday, I hear
John, you get a
My
lot
door.
of knocks on your door.
I know I hear it. And we all know what the knock sounds like. It's not a regular knock. It's a whole.
It's not an Amazon delivery.
It's not Amazon. So they come with the black Suburban and said, "Come with us." They charged me with an inside crime.